Most people in their teens and 20s are told to play it safe, to get a stable job, and to get their lives in order. But what they don't tell you is that for a lot of us, we're starting from a place of zero. We're broke, we live at home, and we're just trying to figure it all out. When you're in that place, taking any risk feels terrifying. But what if taking risks is actually the most logical thing you can do? In this video, I want to share with you my top 5 favorite quotes that changed the way I look at the rest of my 20s, and maybe it will change your perspective too. So quote number 1, when you have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain. Alex Hormozy said this, and I love it. It's such a powerful quote because for a lot of people, when they're in a depressing period of their life, they're heartbroken, they're broke, or they feel like no one supports them. It's so easy to go down this spiral of negativity and remain stuck in a rut. But people don't realize that at that point, you're already at rock bottom. So why not choose the job you've always wanted to try? Why not try and take a leap of faith and say, fuck it, let's give it a go. Let's try that passion project. Let's try that job that you've always wanted to do. Because really, at the end of the day, you literally have nothing to lose. And if it fails, guess what? You're still in the same position as you were originally. But on the other hand, if it goes well, then you literally have everything to gain. You have the potential to be happy doing what you love to do. You have the potential to make money from it, to be fulfilled. You have a lot more upside potential as opposed to little downside. And I'm not gonna lie, I see so much wasted potential in a lot of the people I know. They're too scared to try the thing that makes them happy. They come up with all these excuses saying that they can't because of my parents, or they can't because I'm too scared. Like, you live at home with your parents. What the heck are you scared about? If you try something and it fails, worst comes to worst, you're still living at home with your parents. You can start again and do something else. And I know it's different for everyone, and some people can't fall back on their parents. But for the people who can and have a fairly comfortable life where they can be a bit of a freeloader, you literally have no excuse and really don't have anything to lose. Quote number 2, stop listening to people who aren't in a position you want to be in. I'm not sure who said this, but it's been shared by a lot of people in the self-improvement and business world. And this literally makes so much sense and is such a game changer because, like, no offense to your family, friends, work colleagues, or whoever, but if they're not in a career position that you want to be in or where you want to be in life, then it makes no sense to listen to them. You can take advice from them in other aspects of life, like cooking or gardening, if that's what they're good at. But unless they have the same goal in life that you want to achieve, then you should not be taking advice from them. Like, if you need help achieving a good physique, you wouldn't ask advice from your fat uncle who keeps drinking beers. You would ask the guy with a good physique at the gym. I remember I was working in the construction industry one time, and I had one colleague ask me what I did on the weekends. I don't know exactly what I said. It was probably something self-improvement related, but his response to it was this: man, you need to relax. Go have fun, go to the clubs, drink, and find a girl. And instantly I was repelled. In my head, I was like, fuck off. Because this guy was in his late 30s. He had kids, paying an expensive mortgage, and was hating his job. This is literally the worst position you can be in because you're stuck working a job you hate. You can't quit because you have bills to pay and a family to feed. Why the fuck would I take advice from him? I don't want to be stuck doing a job I hate. I don't want to wake up every day depressed as fuck, dreading the work ahead, with the pressure of providing for a family and paying a house off. It makes no sense for me to follow his advice. And he told me that he actually had anxiety as well. So stop taking advice from these people who aren't in the life position you want to be in. Quote number 3. The next one is quite an overused one. You've probably heard the quote, a ship in a harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. It's overused for a reason because it perfectly captures the idea that you have to leave your comfort zone to find your purpose. If you haven't heard of the quote before, the ship represents you, your potential, your dreams, and your purpose. The harbor is like your comfort zone. It's a place of safety and predictability. Nothing bad can happen to the ship here. It won't face storms, high waves, or dangerous obstacles, but nothing new can happen either. And then the open sea represents the rest of your life. It's where the opportunities are, challenges, and adventures. It's where you can grow, experience, and truly fulfill your purpose. And so while staying at the harbor might feel safe and comfortable in the moment, it prevents you from doing what you were meant to do. Like, a ship's entire design and purpose is to sail on the open water. To keep it in the harbor is defeating its sole purpose. In the same way, your purpose in life isn't to stay in a safe, unchanging place. It's to face challenges, take risks, and pursue your ambitions. The true value of your life is not found in avoiding failure, but embracing the journey. And so when I heard this quote, I was looking at my own life and thinking to myself, if I don't change anything now, I'm going to be stuck in this harbor forever. And so I jumped on my ship and have started my own journey. I don't have a grand story of success to share with you yet. Hopefully one day I do. But the scariest and most rewarding things aren't found in a place of safety. They're found when you finally decide to sail into the open sea. And I've made that decision. And now my only goal is to inspire you and many others through my own journey. Quote number 4, what you're not changing, you're choosing. This is another nice one because if there's something in your life that's causing you to be depressed, it could be your job, your health, your social life, maybe you lack communication skills, or you notice your belly is getting bigger and you want to get in shape. Whatever it is, if you're not happy with it and you aren't doing anything to change it, then in effect, you're choosing that life. You're choosing to live with the downfall and suffer. So one really good way to handle this, because you might have multiple bad things in your life, is that if you can just choose one thing that's super shit in your life and just start taking action on making it less shit, then that's a good place to start. I remember I was a bit chubby back in the day and I wasn't necessarily like proud of my life. And when you're surrounded by a family that's also living a pretty sedentary lifestyle, it becomes harder to change. And so I remember I just started working out in my room and around the house. And then my family would be looking at me like a weirdo. But then I kept doing it day after day and week after week. And eventually it just became so normal to them that they stopped looking at me. And so that decision is part of the reason why it's led to the physique I have today. And I can say now that after 5 to 6 years of working out, that I'm quite satisfied with the physique I have. So if there's something in your life that sucks right now, just start working towards making it less shit. Just commit to it for at least a month and I guarantee you, you will see results. Quote number 5. This one's a bit longer, but it's something I read and it stuck with me because I think it's quite important. As you get older, you will start to realize that no one really cares about what you're doing. All this time, you could have done whatever the heck you wanted. You will start to realize that people who were judging before didn't really matter. And the ones who do matter will support you in whatever makes you happy. You will start to realize that the people who usually had something negative to say was secretly afraid of you outgrowing them. It was never in your best interest. No one really cares about what you're doing. And honestly, a few people have already told me something similar to this. And I kind of find this to be true because how often are you thinking about your classmates from school and what they do for a living? Or that one person that started something out of the ordinary? And more importantly, how much do you care about it? Probably not much or any at all. And most likely, everyone else in your life don't really care that much that you started trying out this new thing either. Because the fact of the matter is, everyone else is caught up in their own life, dealing with their own struggles that they honestly could not give a damn what you do. People forget in a few weeks anyway. So don't hold back in the thing you've always wanted to try, because at the end of the day, it's your life. And the only thing you'll regret when you get older is not trying. So those are my top 5 quotes to live by. If you like this video, let me know your favorite quote in the comments below. If you want to support me and follow my journey, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to know how you can start making the best decisions in your 20s, click on this video here and I'll see you in the next one.